You have convinced me a little bit that the Sparks can make the finals. I don't agree with you, but you've convinced me that
Well,
there's a possibility.
let me change your mind. What's your theory?
Well, like, yeah, who are the four best
So-
teams right now? I mean, let's start there. Like, who are the four best teams? We know two of them.
I think it's the Aces and the Liberty. I think it's Phoenix. I think.
Whoa.
What?
That's emotional based. It's got to be an emotional based decision.
What? Why are you woeing?
First of all, you got to start with the two teams that played in the finals, sir.
Well, let me finish.
Whoa, Phoenix.
I don't think the Lynx. Martin, you and I sat at a table and watched the Lynx.
Didn't you say Nafisa's going to be MVP next season? Didn't you say that?
That doesn't mean I think they're going to make it back to the finals.
So you think Nafisa's going to be MVP and they're not going to be that good?
I think they're going to be good. I don't think they're going to make it back to the finals, no.
You don't think they're going to be better than Phoenix?
Well, you asked me what teams I think can make it to the finals, bro.
I asked you the four best teams. I said, who are the four best teams?
Oh, you asked me I thought the question was who I think can make it to the finals. I thought that was
I said who are the four best teams. You know my position.
Teams. I got you.
The way the playoff matchups happen, we can't just go by. Okay, it's going to.
No, you're right. That's on me. That's on me. My bad. That's on me. I thought
who are the four best teams?
The teams I think the four best teams are the Aces, the Lynx, the Liberty, and I mean that last spot. I think I personally would give it to Phoenix. Personally, I would.
Is going to whoop your ass.
Phoenix
is fine.
What in the Phoenix is happening? Who do you think that's added to their roster that throws them over? I might be sleeping.
Well, I think Martin chastised me a lot last season because I didn't put Kalia Copper in my top 10 players the first time we did it last year.
Okay.
So there's that. I personally like the addition of Satu Sabali to the team. I also like the addition of Alyssa Thomas. They're very top heavy. There's no denying that. And so I do think that the top heaviness could be a concern when you're matched up against a team like LA, where, they have depth, or a team like Vegas who kind of redid their depth just a little bit this offseason. But I mean, if Satu Sabali and Kalia Copper and Alyssa Thomas are all clicking and at their best, like, I don't know how many teams out there I would take over them definitively in a potential playoff matchup, which is why I feel, and of the three of them, the only one that's not really like a proven commodity necessarily is Satu, and that's just because she's been dealing with injuries all her career, really. We haven't really seen her put together a full body of work. The one season she did put together a full body of work, she won Most Improved and was getting MVP votes. So, like, that makes me feel really good. But Alyssa Thomas is a proven commodity. Kalia Copper, former champion, finals MVP. Like, I like what's happening in Phoenix. They are very top heavy, and usually top heavy teams don't win championships. I'm willing to admit that, but I would like to see the Sparks before I just go with you.
Just statistics alone, the Sparks are better than the Phoenix Mercury. And the people you name, and I'll tell you why. The people you named are great players. I would never bet against Kalia Copper, Olympian. Let's talk about it. Like, that matters. Satu too. She played for her Olympic team for her country as well. So those players are great, but they will have to play every minute of every game in order to compete at the level that the Sparks bench could play at, maybe. Because I'm looking at the team. I had to pull it up because I'm like, okay, who else is on the team? Because the bench is just not deep enough for anybody to rest.
I agree. I agree.
Play 40 minutes, but that's just me.
No, I 100% agree with you. I'm not denying that. They are very top heavy. I like what's happening there. I just do. I just like it. And I think
it's different from what they've been doing. I think they're in a better position to grow.
Yeah.
I mean, I think last year, like, Martin and I reacted last year when they traded for Ka. Like, that was the move that we thought would kind of send them over the top, and it didn't.
No. I never. No. Don't give me.
Hold on. Wait a second.
Dark horse. Not put them over the top. No one said never use that language.
Well, when I say
dark horse.
I said that might put them over the top. I said might.
I don't say
I
me
said
and Martin. Keep me out of this.
You both said they were dark horses. What else does dark horse mean other than might put them over the top? Might.
Dark horse
I said
means,
might, bro.
Dark horse means they might compete in the playoffs and
That's
might
what
be able to
put
over the
might.
top. Okay, calm down. Put over the top. Might put them over the top mean put them over the top is talking like they're going to the finals.
Well,
no one ever said that.
Well, okay, fine. All right, we're gonna argue semantics.
Over the top. What is
we're gonna argue semantics. Okay,
they
we're
lost
gonna argue semantics.
Natasha Cloud. It's like I think if Natasha Cloud was still on this team, along with the Alyssa Thomas, along with the Satu, I could be like, all right, they're gonna be better than Dallas. But
man said I don't agree with you and said Phoenix.
What's wrong with Phoenix, bro?
You took my breath away. I thought you would have
Phoenix, bro.
I thought Indiana even would come up before. Phoenix.
Okay, well, Martin,
for LA.
First of all, let's just.
We're the Wings. You could say the Wings. They got Dejanay.
I love the Wings. I'm just listen to me. Listen, I just have a soft spot for a lot of players that are playing in the desert. Can I just be biased here?
Okay.
Can I be a little biased?
Because I too am biased. The Sparks can be down. They could have won 5 games in the season, and I would come back and be like, "We got it."
Oh, that's fair. Look, all right.
Yeah,
the only reason I brought that up is because LA has a clear argument as one of the 4 best teams in the league. Like, we haven't seen it yet, but you ain't seen Phoenix yet with Satu and AT. So you talking about seeing it. You ain't see that yet. So just on what we know so far, based on rosters, everything that we're looking at from afar, LA clearly has an argument as one of the 4 best teams. I mean, that's my opinion. That's my prediction.
I don't disagree with you.
But you disagree that you said you disagree that they will make the final. You don't think they have a chance to make the finals?
No, I think they have a chance to make the finals. Yes.
You just don't think they will.
I don't think they will. No, I don't think they will make the finals. That's the point that I was disagreeing with. I don't think Phoenix will make the finals.
You gotta bring me back. You gotta bring me back on the show so we can talk about
what's happening right now.
I'm letting you off the hook, bro. I said
what's happening right now. I didn't say Phoenix will make the finals. What's happening right now?
I said name the 4 best teams, my dog, and you said.
But I thought you were asking me who are the 4 teams. All right.
Maybe you were still in the matrix because I thought I said clearly the 4 best teams. That's I was just trying to get.
I think before you asked me about the 4 best teams, Trees had asked me about teams I thought could make the finals, and so I think I might have just conflated the two and created my own question in my head and then answered that question. So that's all me.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
that's all me.
That I disagree.
I'll take it. That's all me. That's my bad.